Hi guys, and welcome back to another muscle up video. In this video I want to share some muscle up tips with you that I think can really speed up your progress. And these warm-up sets is really important for me and something that I recommend to all my clients as well, because you really prime your body before the actual work set. So if you're doing bodyweight muscle ups, you can just copy this warm-up set. I think it works really well. If you're not doing bodyweight muscle ups at the moment, you can just use thicker band for your warm-ups. But be sure to do your warm-up, because you will actually feel the difference. You will feel the difference a lot in your working set. So I started by doing 2 reps with the purple. And I usually just do 2, but today I felt a little bit, rusty, a little bit stiff, and then it's a good idea to do a few more reps with the purple band. Then I moved on to the black band, and as always I'm thinking about the technique in every rep, and it's a good way to prepare your body for the working set, so you really get the technique down. And then moving on to the red band, and you know, as I usually say, that if you can do 5 reps with the red band, you have 1 or 2 bodyweight muscle ups. So 1 rep with the red. And then moving on to the first rep of the working set. So right now I'm really into pyramid training. I think it's a really good way of easing into the workout, doing 1 rep, then 2, then 3, and then cooling down. So I think this is one of the best ways that you can train for your muscle ups. So here I am using the cue of throwing the chest over the bar, as I'm usually, recommending in my videos. We can just do a quick setup check here. So I'm grabbing the bar with my fingers, not an overhand grip. Some people like the overhand grip more. So I'm just hanging from the fingers and using my muscle up gloves. I think they really help to minimize any overuse from my shoulders, and the transition becomes much smoother. And then this amount of swing for me is the perfect amount. And then as I start to swing back, I'm pulling with my elbows facing forward a little bit later in the swing, and then throwing the chest over the bar. But I will share another transition tip that I think can really benefit your muscle ups. So after this set here, so let's go through the other transition tip. So instead of just throwing your chest over the bar, you're also doing this. So what I did here was I was throwing my chest over the bar, but I was also pulling the bar, aggressively towards me, like as hard as I can. So like a row, straight bar row. And that will make the transition a lot easier than just throwing the chest over the bar. And you can do these for half reps as well, to just focus on pulling the bar towards your chest. And can you see the little upward movement? So I'm pulling right about here. I initiate the pull towards my chest, and I'm keep on pulling until I have the bar almost on to my waist. You can see that a little bit more clearly in this rep. So I keep on pushing or pulling. I keep on pulling the bar to my chest and to my waist. So try this out to really pull the bar to your chest and waist. And I think this tip right here will really benefit your muscle up transition, because you know the muscle up, let's go back a little bit. When you're working on your explosiveness, which is like 80% of your muscle up, I would say, you use your resistance bands. You can do half muscle ups, full muscle ups, but also do your weighted pull-ups. That's very important for the explosive pull-up. But once you get that, the most technical part is the transition. And it's actually not that hard once you get the feeling of it. So you just want to throw your chest over the bar and pull the bar towards you. And all of these muscle up tips you can find in my muscle up technique checklist in the description below. And it's a list that I created with videos to every tip, basically to make you learn the muscle up faster, because you can just watch this list, go through the list before every muscle up workout, so you don't forget any technique tips, and that will really speed up your progress. But please try this tip and tell me what you think in the comments below. So, pulling the bar towards you, like a row, a mid-air row, so to speak. And these half muscle ups is really great for just drilling that cue itself, that tip. And once you get that, it will feel like cheating almost, because the transition becomes so easy. All right, let's see if we had any muscle up questions. So Badger Wolf 19 asks, should my scapulas be engaged during the swing? I would say yes, but it's not something that I, actively think about. It's just happening, when you're hanging from the bar, because you don't want to completely relax your scapula, and you don't want to over engage it either, really thinking about it, because as you're hanging, you are engaging them, I would say 5 to 6 out of 10. That's the perfect amount. And that will get you ready for the pull-up and the transition. And if you have any muscle-up related questions, you can just ask them in the comments below, and I will answer them in the next video. Good luck on your muscle-up journey, guys. I hope you're making progress. If you're not making progress, make sure to download the technique checklist that I was speaking about, and see you in the next one.